fewer fishes today. We are deeper today than we have been throughout this cruise. We're at a depth of 1782 meters. And we're at the interface here between soft sediment at the base of a large scarp.
You're looking at similar aged rocks and potentially similar composition.
Yeah, we noted yesterday that the rocks seem to be stronger. We don't see a lot of detachments from the rock. In terms of age, when we say Eocene, that's about 50 million years ago?
55 to 30, 33 or 34.
Okay. We're really here at a large debris field. The rubble scattered at the base of the wall. This is a field of large blocks.
This is a huge debris field of cup corals, all dead, all littering the bottom, which suggests that we probably have a good wall face in front of us.
So our depth is 1775. We're coming over the top here of this cliff. Hard substrate is protruding, and you can see a thin veneer of sediment overlaying this rock scarp. For our viewers out there, you're seeing the seafloor with us for the first time. This is exciting. We have a really great thing about telepresence too is that we have 28 people with us, experts in various groups, various organisms, various regions worldwide in the deep sea, and we're all exploring and learning together here what's on the east wall of Atlantis Canyon.
Classic sea pen, you can nicely see the bulbous base that it inflates in order to anchor itself in the mud.
Getting really great close-up imagery here of this sea pen. You can see the individual polyps.
You can also see the tissue is kind of transparent and inflated around that single white axial skeleton, which is called the rachis. Sea pens are interesting. The overall colony that you're looking at here is actually one single giant polyp, and sticking off the side are what are called polyp leaves, and each of these individual small polyps where you're seeing the tentacles are budding off of that one giant one that's actually anchored into the sediment. You know, I think this is really interesting. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first metallogorgia that we've seen this far north, not on a seamount. I don't know that we've seen any on the slope, and maybe Les can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't believe they've seen these further north up off Newfoundland.
But it's just strikingly different from any other dive we've had, and you know, when you go, maybe it's because we're deeper. We know that depth causes a strong zonation in the composition of fauna. So that on almost every deep sea environment that we go to, whether seamounts or gulfs or even mid-ocean ridges. Just another example of how we know so little, but keep trying to understand the patterns.
One of the reasons that we're interested in bamboo corals in particular from a paleoceanography standpoint is that they have both of a gorgonid node and a carbonate or a calcium carbonate internode. The carbon signature in the skeleton of those corals is in fact a signature of what's happening in the surface ocean. So it only takes, you know, a couple of days to a couple of weeks for that particulate organic matter, or that marine snow that we were talking about yesterday, to sink from the surface to the deep ocean. And that's the primary source of carbon for those corals. So
So
While
that-
they may be living at a depth of 400 meters or 1,800 meters, they're in fact recording surface processes.
Right, so another connection from the surface of the ocean to the bottom of the seafloor, even a mile down.
Yes.
See these swimmerettes moving, these shrimp. I think this is a different species than we've seen so far. It's pretty amazing how they alternate.
Hey, I just saw this closely. This is one of these benthic ctenophores. You can see the tentacles I was saying to look for the other day. Coming from the lower part of it and then on the upper part. Streaming out to the right.
I see the one on the upper now. That's awesome.
Yeah, this is great video. We rarely get to see this up close like this.
This concludes our dive today on the east wall of Atlantis Canyon. We are currently off the coast of the northeastern United States, surveying the continental slope off of Atlantis Canyon. And we are leaving the bottom now at a depth of 1622. We traversed close to 200 meters of the seafloor. At the base of this steep slope, we had a different coral community than we are seeing 200 meters shallower.